Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Folks, we were muted the entire time.
Okay.
So my apologies, but we are here in Punxsutawney getting ready for yeah, there we go, Larry.
The entire time. Huh?
The entire time we were muted. So I just had Larry go through the All-American Awards and engraving players to watch, and now we're going to have to do it all over again. You are watching the YDL Sports Network powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg. The Allegheny Grill in Foxborg voted #1 in Pennsylvania for waterfront restaurants. Stop down and find out why. Make a reservation today at AlleghenyGrill.com. The Allegheny Grill in Foxborg, where you come for the food and you stay for the grill. We're in the Swift Kennedy and Company pregame show. Swift Kennedy and Company, the official insurance agency of your daily local LLC, the parent company of D9 and 10sports.com. Check them out online at swiftkennedyandco.com. And the All-American Awards and engraving players to watch. Larry, let's start with that Redbank Valley team here.
Well, I'm going to go back to Cam Wagner. I mean, he has a ridiculous passer rating of 141.4. He's got completed, 21 of his 28 attempts so far, 75% of his passes. He's a tall kid, I compared him a little bit to having watched the Bills game last night. He stands up there. He's got that kind of Josh Allen kind of look. He hasn't run the ball, too much yet. Running back, I like this sophomore, 5'8", 150 pounds, 10th grader, this Drew Byers. Last week he showed me a lot of good things. He has great vision. He's able to hit the hole, and he's quite dynamic when he gets off of that. Obviously, returning two of their top receivers, Aiden Orts and Tate Minnick. I mean, these kids catch the ball in traffic. They produce a lot of yards after catch. They break tackles. They have good vision, making diving catches on the ground against Garden City last week, and they're very impressive. On the offensive side, on Punxsy's side, I'll start with their quarterback, Zeke Bennett. He's a senior, 5'7", 170 pounds. He's a solid runner. I'm sorry, the Zeke Bennett, the running back. I really like this kid. He breaks tackles, and he's more of a power runner than our Redbank kid. Last week, Kane did a lot of zero coverage against to try to slow him up a little bit. And I thought their quarterback, Seth Moore, responded pretty well with he's like 14 for 25. He's got like 130 pass rate. So he was able to dink some passes in there, especially to Zach Presloyd on some pitches. And then his deep ball threat, I think, is Noah Weaver, who's his #1 target.
Yeah, and, Zeke Bennett coming off of a 1,000-yard game. 200-yard game the other day. If you're Redbank, what's your defensive strategy against a kid like that?
Well, we're going to try to get at least 7 to 8 people in the box. If I'm the defense coordinator there, which that's exactly how I looked at it in film. I want to make Punxsy as one-dimensional as possible, and I think that'll be a key for Redbank. Slowing him up.
We're going to step aside here. I want to thank a few more of our sponsors. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Just like your team builds upon its success, Close's Lumber Company with locations in Olean, New York and Rowlett, PA help you build the home of your dreams. Close's Lumber has everything you need to build or remodel your home, including building materials, paint, supplies, lawn and garden accessories, and more. Stop into either location to get some inspiration or work out the details of your next project. They also have an online showroom you can visit anytime at closeslumber.com. Close's Lumber, your home improvement headquarters since 1973.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D9 and 10sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814.
What's the recipe? What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Welcome back here to Jack Hart Field at Jack LaMarca Stadium in Punxsutawney. Chris Rossetti alongside Larry Weiser here on the YDL Sports Network inside the Swift Kennedy and Company pregame show. Want to remind everybody today's game is being brought to you by Subway in New Bethlehem. Stop by Subway in New Bethlehem for all your sandwich needs. Located across the street from Redbank Valley High School, the New Bethlehem Subway is a proud supporter of Redbank Valley Athletics. That is Subway in New Bethlehem. It's time for our Rehab Center keys to the game. The Rehab Center with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. And Larry, if you're Redbank Valley, what are the keys to a game tonight for them?
Well, both teams, their last game were very opportunistic on defense, stopping some key drives of both their opponents. And I think that's, obviously in any game, you're going to limit the turnovers. I believe they need to establish the ground game, and obviously the passing game is going to be there.
It's now time for our national anthem being played by the Punxsutawney Marching Band. Great job by the Punxsutawney Marching Band. It is first responders night here at Punxsutawney. Plenty of first responders here, military as well. There was a flyover right there before the anthem from the crop duster and some fireworks after the anthem, Larry.
I mean, football's a journey, and I'll tell you what, for these both Punxsutawney and Redbank kids, I think this is a great stop off tonight, and the game on the line, both teams 2-0, and just all the excitement of everything and the groups that are being honored tonight has just brought a lot of pizzazz to this game for me.
Oh, there's no question, and Punxsutawney in camo uniforms tonight, and
I mean, those kids coming on the field today, carrying the American flag and then, of course, their Punxsutawney flag and so forth. You can see just how gunned up they are for this game.
yeah, and it is a big time game. And Larry, let's go into those keys to the game for Punxsutawney.
From Punxsy standpoint, if they can limit. I mean, it's going to be tough to stop that offense. They're a real juggernaut. But I think as much as they can limit the big plays and so forth, that guy is going to be a real key for them. And then be opportunistic like they were last week against Kane and picking up some key turnovers, especially when Kane got down into their territory. I think that's going to be a big plus for them. And I think the enthusiasm, coming from the crowd, if they can kind of maintain that through this game, and they can go a long ways here tonight.
Yeah, no question. So we've got the captains out there, Larry. I'll let you take care of those off of the roster there. As
I'm missing that, Chris.
Oh, don't worry about it, Larry. Yeah, we're okay there. Yeah.
Well, I know Cam's one. Looks like the captains are, for Redbank are Cam Wagner, and then Tate Minnick, number 5, and then catch number 52 with Carson Rupp.
Well, I saw that Seth Moore was out there along with Justin Miller for Punxsutawney. I didn't catch the 2 linemen there. I apologize for that.
The weather out here tonight is beautiful. I mean, the weather is not going to be a factor in this game. It's about 77 degrees, and the humidity is not a major factor here tonight. The field at Punxsutawney is beautiful. Turf looks great.
As we get ready for the opening kickoff here, it'll be Redbank Valley kicking the ball off. It's getting ready to kick the ball off here. Sending it away, and it's going to be fielded at about the 11-yard line here by number 22. No, that's number 12, excuse me. That is Noah Weaver on the return.
Yeah, he's their go-to man when it comes to speed down the football field. They'll use him also in the running game besides wide receiver.
So Punxsutawney will come out with the football here as we begin the first quarter. First quarter brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. So taking the snap is Moore, and he immediately gives it to the back there, Bennett, and Bennett's going to get a couple of yards on the play. He'll move it up to the 33-yard line, so that'll be a pickup of 3 on the play. It'll be second down and 7. Now the ball's on the ground, and Bennett picks it up, and he will barely get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to say that the quarterback, Moore, was down on the play on the snap back at the 29, so that'll be a loss of 4 on the play.
I didn't see whether that was a snap issue or what right there, Chris. I know they had a few problems last week with that.
Yeah, no question.
So that'll bring up a third down and long. And Moore will take the snap. He looks to throw, throws it over, and it is almost intercepted. Over there was Aiden Orts, and Orts is able to break it up, but he almost had that interception.
Yeah, it was great. Obviously, Redbank had spent some time covering that play. There was a little flood route out to the right, and the guy in motion was was his number one target. Whether or not there would have been enough yards if he had caught it, because he still was going to be about probably 6 yard short.
So Punxsutawney's going to punt here, having a little trouble seeing their numbers here with the camo line. They're doing a great job of camouflaging their numbers. That'll be number 6. That is Hetrick, the punt. It is taken by Kale at about the 37-yard line. He's got room. He's over to the 30. He's at the 25, the 20, the 15. He cuts inside at the 10. He's inside the 5. He's got a touchdown for Redbank Valley. That'll go. Let's see. That goes 40. The beanbag is at the 37. So that is 63 yards on the kick on the punt return for a touchdown. That was Kel, I think, on it. That was Klaus on the return.
That was Klaus.
That was Klaus on the return.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was which Klaus boy was that? That was Mason on the return. So now Redbank will try the extra point. Coming out the kick is Owen Klaus. And that kick is up, and that kick is good. And it is 7-0 Redbank Valley at the 10:26 mark here of quarter number 1. We'll be right back after this quick timeout. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Back here at Punxsutawney High School, 7-0 Redbank Valley on the 63-yard punt return for a touchdown by Klaus. So now that was Mason Klaus on the return. Owen Klaus to kick off here. Owen Klaus's kick is a high, short one, taken at the 20-yard line, and that'll be taken by number 1, Brett Dean.
Yes, Brett Dean.
So Dean out to the 31-yard line where Punxsutawney will take over after that generational wealth management kickoff. Again, we're in the Warren County Visitors Bureau first quarter. Here's a handoff to, that is number 25. That is Landon Martz, and Martz will have a pickup out to the 36-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 5 on the play.
He's another solid runner, Chris. I like the way these kids lower their shoulders, keep their legs moving.
So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 5. There's a little pitch to Justin Miller. Miller is going to be strung out over there and brought down at about the 38-yard line, a pickup of 2 on the play. So that should bring up about a 3rd down and 3. Third downs brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. When you get backed up, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, get you moving again. We want to welcome the C93 audience on board with us. You missed a 63-yard kick, punt return for a touchdown by Mason Klaus here to get Redbank Valley started. Here's Zeke Bennett. Bennett's going to have a, I'm sorry, that's not Bennett. That is again March, and March is going to have a 1st down out across the 40-yard line to the 43. That's going to be another pickup of 5. And it'll be 1st down and 10 here for Punxsutawney. Punxsutawney puts a man in motion. They're going to give it to that man. That is Bennett this time. Bennett cuts it upfield. He's going to be across the 45 to about, we'll call it the 46-yard line. So a pickup of 3 on the play for Bennett, and it'll be 2nd down and 7. So 2nd and 7 here. 7-0 in favor of Redbank Valley on the Klaus. Punt return for a touchdown. Here is another handoff that went to Miller. Or no, that went to Bennett again. He's going to be about a yard short, so that'll be a pickup of 6 on the play for Bennett. And it'll be 3rd down and 1. And those uniform numbers, Larry, aren't the easiest to see, are they?
No, they're not. They're not.
So they're going to line Bennett up kind of in a wing position here. The fullback will be Martz. They're going to put Bennett in motion. They're going to hand it now to Miller on a kind of like a crossbuck. And Miller's going to have the 1st down across the 45 to the 44, a pickup of 3 there for Justin Miller. And now Punxsutawney is moving the football here on their 2nd drive of the football game.
Right. They ran kind of a spread that first series, and they've come into this wing tee, and they're running a lot of motion with it, counter action coming back.
And there's another handoff, and this one is going to be over the 40-yard line. That is Martz again, and he's to the 39, so another pickup of 5, and they're churning up yards here in a hurry.
And time.
So that's a Pinesta Builder Supply. 2nd down and 5. Putting in motion is Miller. They're going to hand it, though, to Bennett. Bennett runs over a guy. He just ran over one of the Redbank Valley defenders. That was Rylan Rupp. He ran over to get the ball up to the 45-yard line. So that'll be a pickup of 3 yards on the play, bringing up a
Great 3rd and short, man.
3rd down and 1 here. Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning brings you these 3rd downs. 2 guys in motion. That's a flag. It's going to go down. They're going to let the play go through. It would have been a 1st down, but you can't have 2 guys in motion there. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty on Punxsutawney, and that'll back the ball back out to the should be about the 40-yard line. And we saw on their first drive, Larry, the bad snap kind of got them behind the sticks, and that led to the punt and then the punt return for the touchdown by Mason Klaus. And here you were on a 3rd down and short situation, and now you're all the way back. They're going to mark that ball all the way back at the 41-yard line. So now it's 3rd down and 5. It's still manageable, but when you're a running football team, you'd much rather have 3rd and 1.
Absolutely. Those are the kind of mistakes you can't make with this type of offense.
So it's actually 3rd down and 7 here. Here's the handoff to Miller. He doesn't go anywhere. He's going to maybe pick up a yard on the play.
That's Caden Adams. He's their leading tackler, and he missed the first game. He came back in last week. I like this kid. He fills the gap quickly. Voids blockers and so forth. I think he's one of Redbank's. It's
like Punxsy's going to punt again as they send Hetrick out. Last time it didn't go so well. Now Klaus isn't deep this time. Deep this time is Ashton Kale and Aiden Orts. So I hope we had that punt return for a touchdown correct that last time, Larry.
I'm pretty sure it was 12.
It's a high snap. That's a punt that's going to get away, and now they're going to let that bounce, and it's going to bounce inside the 5-yard line. That's a great punt there, as it's going to be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line, and that's where Redbank Valley will have its first offensive possession of this football game, leading 7-0 at the 5:52 mark of quarter number 1. So Cam Wagner will bring the Bulldogs out here.
Is he all right?
Yeah. So Wagner will be in the shotgun. He's got Drew Byers to his right, 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. They're going to hand it to Byers. Byers looking for room to run. He's got nowhere to go. And in fact, he's going to lose yards. They might give him back to the line of scrimmage. They do give him the line of scrimmage. That's a friendly spot for the Bulldogs there. It'll be a 2nd down and 10 here.
Well, it's tough to pick up these numbers.
Second down here for Redbank. Out of the gun again is Wagner. He's going to roll to his left. He looks to throw. He throws it out there. That is a completion to Tate Minnick. Minnick's going to have a few yards on the play. Out across the 5 to about, we'll call it maybe the 7-yard line here. So where are they marking that football at? They're going to mark that football out at the 8-yard line. So pick up a 3 on the play.
Right.
It'll be 3rd down and 7 for the Bulldogs. 3rd and 7, Redbank Valley. 5:20 to go here in the Warren County Visitors Bureau first quarter. Now we've got a flag, and this is going to go offside against Punxsutawney. So the Chucks are hurting themselves with a couple of mistakes here. So that'll bring up now a 3rd down and 2 out at the 13-yard line.
Yeah, those are 2 mistakes that are very costly. And a lot of times that's the difference between a team that's ranked 8th in the state and a team that's up and coming.
So now Wagner's going to go under center here. He's going to keep it on a sneak, and he's got the first down out over the 15-yard line up to about the 19. So that's going to be a pickup of 6 on a quarterback sneak.
Well, I said he hasn't run the ball very much to this point, but obviously with his size and athleticism, he can be a pretty good
Well, we're going to give him 5 on the play there. They're going to mark that down at the 18-yard line. So 1st down and 10. Out of the gun is Wagner. He'll hand it to Byers. Byers has nowhere to go again. And now we have a late flag in here. And, I mean, that was a really, really, really late flag. It'll be interesting to see what this call is.
Nobody's pointing either way yet.
Maybe a yard gain for Byers. It's going to be 2nd and 9, but we're going to see what we're going to run into here. As the official on this side, he just threw a flag. It's a personal foul. It's going to be on.
Against Redbank.
It's against Redbank Valley, so that's going to back the Bulldogs up. Obviously did not see what happened, but the near side official made the call right away.
So that's going to back him up, make it a 1st down and 20. As Wagner again for the shotgun.
So it'll be 1st down again. Wagner looking to throws it out there to Minnick. As they took from the 9, Minnick looking for some room. Minnick's got some room. He's got a 1st down and more. He's at the 30, up over the 35. We're going to put him out actually at the 34-yard line. So a pickup of 25 there for Tate Minnick.
That's one of the things I picked up last week. I mean, not only does he do a good job catching the ball, but he's good at running after catch.
And as that Tenesta Builder Supply 1st down for Redbank Valley. He'll be 1st down and 10 at the 34, so they quickly made quick work of getting that penalty yardage back and getting the 1st down. Wagner out of the gun again. He's going to hand it to Byers. Byers is met right there. That looks like 73, Griffin Barrick. Barrick meets him right at the line. He'll pick up, won't give him a yard on the plays, but it's been tough sledding here in the early going for Drew Byers. And it'll be 2nd down and 9. Redbank Valley going fast here with 3 to the right, but going to his left is Wagner looking downfield. Now he's going to tuck it and run. He's got room for the 1st down. He's up over the 45 to about the 48-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about 13 for Cam Wagner. And that is something that Cam brings to the table that maybe Bryson Bain didn't have a year ago, was to tuck and run like that, Larry.
Like I said, he hasn't done much in the first couple games there, but Punksy's really running a rush on their front 4, and if he gets outside them, he can run the ball just as he just did there.
1st down and 10 at the Redbank Valley 48. Wagner back to pass. Under trouble. Steps out of it. Looks to throw downfield. He's got a wide open receiver. That's Aiden Orts. Orts is into Punxsutawney territory down to about the 30-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 22 on the play. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for Redbank Valley at the Punxsutawney 30-yard line. They lead 7-0. 3.5 minutes to go here in quarter number 1, brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Check them out online at wcvb.com. .net, excuse me, WCVP.net. Looking to throw. He's going to go deep. He's got a receiver out there, and it is going to be broken up over there. It is broken up by Colton Koppenhaver. That was intended, it looks like, for, is that Byers over there? Or no, that was close. Mason Klaus. So
the defender had great possession on the ball, had a chance to intercept it. I think Mason reached in at the last moment to knock the ball out.
Yeah, so Copenhaver had a chance at about the goal line to intercept that. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the 30. Wagner back to throw. It's a little screen pass out there to Minnick, and Minnick's got room. He's got another first down. He's up inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line, so that'll be a 17-yard pickup for Tate Minnick, who is showing you what you were talking about, Larry. He gets the ball in his hands, and he's dangerous.
I like this pass play that Redbank runs there. We used to call it a shallow, those crossing routes. You see a lot in the NFL. It's difficult to cover, and that's what you count on when you have kids that can catch the ball.
Wagner looks to throw. He gets it over here to the near side to Byers, and Byers is going to be tackled out about the line of scrimmage. So it'll be no gain on the play. Drew Byers with the catch, but he's not able to pick up anything. It'll be 2nd down now and 10 from the Punxsutawney 13, down to 2:40 on a running first quarter clock here at Punxsutawney High School. Redbank Valley leads 7-0. Bulldogs threatening at the 13-yard line of the Chucks. Wagner out of the gun again with Byers, sidecar to his left. He looks to throw. He's looking. Oh, he's got Klaus. Klaus is hit right at about the 3-yard line. I think that's going to be enough for a first down, depending on where they put it down. No, they're going to call it a 3rd down, it looks like. So it'll be a pickup of 9 there for Mason Klaus, and it'll be 3rd down and 1 here from the.
Yeah, I think Pugsy had it well covered that time. I personally thought he was going to do the wheel route versus a quick in.
So Wagner will come out of the gun on 3rd down and 1. He's going to hand it to Byers. Byers isn't going to get it, and now there's a late flag on the play. That's in the area of holding, I do believe. As Byers goes backwards 2-3 yards to the 6. We'll wait for the call here. It is a hold, I do believe, on Redbank. They're waiting to see whether or not it's going to be taken or not. And they are going to accept the penalty here. So, I don't know. That's a hard one here with this Redbank offense, Larry, whether you accept it or not.
Personally, I would agree with what Allen did. I was going to take it.
So it'll be 3rd down and 11 from the 14. Wagner out of the gun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Byers is the sidecar. Now the ball is put in play. Man in motion is Minnick. They're going to little flip pass it to him, and he is going nowhere. He's going to lose yards all the way back to the 19-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 5 on the play for Minnick. Anthony Gold on the stop there for Punxsutawney. Back at the 19, and now it's 4th down, and they've got to get to the 13 on this one. It's 4th down and 16 here.
Well, I'm going to be looking at number 1 and number 5 here.
They're going to go trips to the right. Single receiver to the left is Klaus. Wagner looks, rolls to his right. He's got room. He's going to try to pick it up. Can he? I think he's got the first down. Where are they going to mark him? The mark is going to be important here on whether or not Wagner has the first down or not. Where are they marking the football? They're going to pull it out here, and they're going to say that he was down at the 4-yard line. That would be short if that's the case. So Wagner picks up 15 on the play, but he needed to pick up 16, and so it's a turnover on downs. This change of possession brought to you by New Bethlehem Subway. For all your sandwich needs, located across the street from Redbank Valley High School, the New Bethlehem Subway is a proud supporter of Redbank Valley Athletics.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's got to be a kid we got to account for on those long downs.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 at the 4-yard line, their own 4-yard line after the defensive stop for Punxsutawney. It's going to be Bennett, and Bennett's going to go nowhere. He might lose a yard depending on the spot.
Yeah, Redbank's going into zero coverage, and they're putting 8 people up in the box.
So it's going to be no gain there for Bennett. It'll be second down and 10 from the 4-yard line for Punxsutawney. We'll call it about the 3.5, but we'll leave it at the 4. Moore out of the gun. Moore is going to hand it off. That is Bennett, and he gets through one guy. He breaks another tackle, gets out close to the 10-yard line. They're going to probably mark him right there at the 9 or 10. We'll see where the spot is. The spot will be at the 9. That is a pickup of 5 on the play. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 5.
He broke 2 tackles there. I mean, he just keeps his legs driving. He's got that nice forward lean. Probably could have been tackled at the line of scrimmage.
Marks back in the backfield. Punxsutawney will take it as the quarter ends actually. So that'll do it for the first quarter of action.
That'll end the first quarter here.
We'll take a 1-minute break. Listen to a Will on Jefferson High School sports site on Fox Sports.
Chris, I think up to this point, it's been, there's been a couple of key mistakes on Punxsy's part on some penalties that cost him possibly some first downs and also to keep the ball. Obviously, Redbank very opportunistic in that punt return. It's always, 1/3. We always continue to say it all the time. It's 1/3 of your game. You better be putting some time into practice. And, both sides of the ball, whether you're pitching or whether you're receiving.
We're going to step aside here as we get ready for the second quarter. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home.
Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center
Nothing.
specializing in
That was a handoff to
Thought it was to Bennett.
no, that's to 25. That is Miller. No, that's not Miller. I'm sorry. That is March. And March will actually lose yards on the play back to the 7-yard line. Folks, we know there's a little bit of a delay here with the audio and the video. We'll get that worked out at halftime here for you. There's a punt, and it's going to be fielded, and then it's going to be now it's going to roll back, and it'll be Redbank Valley ball at the
Great punt.
Yeah, punt back to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for much better in that situation.
Second quarter brought to you by Big Grange Flooring. Again, Redbank leading 7-0.
So it'll be Redbank Valley football at the 48. It's going to be a handoff to Byers. And again, he has a little bit of room, maybe for 2 yards out to the 50 here.
Grosky and Marks. And on that tackle, second down 8. Wagner again, shotgun. I'm sure he runs shotgun pretty much the whole.
So Wagner to throw here. Wagner's got him wide open. Aiden Orts. He's got Orts. Orts is at the 10, the 5. Touchdown. Aiden Orts in Redbank Valley. That is a 50-yard touchdown pass.
Earlier in that last drive, Aiden broke open on that. The safety got over slow on that. And there again, he didn't get over. He was wide open. Great,
So there's
great
a
throw.
50-yard touchdown there.
So 50-yard strike. Beautiful ball. Flags and rewards.
So getting ready here to kick the extra point will be Owen Klaus.
Nice.
Stand up.
Owen Klaus's kick is up, and Owen Klaus's kick is good. We'll be back right after these messages. You're watching high school football on D9 and 10 Sports.com, part of the YDL Sports Network. Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9 and 10 Sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. So Bennett here on the return, and he'll have the ball out to about the 40-yard line, and flag on the play, according to Larry, is they looks like that's going to be in the position of holding, and it'll be a holding call on Punxsutawney.
Yep.
26, first and 10 for the Chucks. And Eric, this is we said this every time. This is important possession. Yeah, continue to move the football.
So, folks, change the camera here, hoping that'll take care of the lag in the in the audio video issue. If somebody's out there could let us know how that is working now. Here's Bennett on the carry. He's got some room. He's going to be out to about the 33-yard line, or we'll call it the 34-yard line, actually. So that'll be a pickup on the play of, went from what, the 26 to the 34. So that was a pickup of 8, and they're going to give it again. Now this is a handoff to the football there. That was, who had the ball on that possession? That was Bennett again.
Yep, Zeke.
You'll get a first down here out at the 38-yard line, so they'll pick up a 4 on the play.
First down, and they're giving him a break.
So he'll check out.
In motion is Peterson to the far side. He'll join Noah Weaver over there. The Sept is under center.
So here's a handoff. This is to White. And White's going to be out close to about the 41-yard line. Pick up a 3 on the play for Griffin White, his first carry of the game. So they'll have second down and 7 from the 42-yard line, their own 42.
They've got Zeke back in the lineup here again.
They're going to throw the ball. There's a pass over to Presloyd. Presloyd will have a couple of yards out to about the 44. So that'll be a pickup of about, 1, Larry, on the play?
Yeah, I mean, it looked like the play was going to go. And it's just, Redbank's got some pretty good speed in the secondary and so forth. Those kids close quick on the play. Key third down here.
So there's another handoff, and that goes to Bennett. He's fighting his way out to about the 47-ish. So pickup of 3 on the play for Bennett. But that brings up a 4th down, and it'll be about a yard, and they're going to go for it here. So 4th and a yard from the 47. Punxsutawney's going to go for it. More under center. He's going to sneak in, and he's going to have the first down up at about the 49-yard line. So a pickup of 2 there by the quarterback. So out at the 49-yard line, it'll be first down and 10 for the Chucks. Here's a handoff to, I do believe that's Miller, and Miller is going to be, yeah, that is Miller. He's all the way up to the 46-yard line of Redbank Valley as they enter Redbank Valley territory. That's a pickup of 5 on the play.
Nice trap going back. They blocked it very well.
So it's second down and about 5 here. Out of the gun again. Handoff goes to Bennett. Bennett is going to pick up about 3 or 4 on the play. They're going to say it's 3, and that'll bring up
long 2.5 or long 2 yards, I'd say.
It'll be third down and a long 2 here. We're in the Hunter Station Golf Club second quarter, 14-0 in favor of Redbank Valley, 7:13 to play in the second quarter. Here's a handoff. That goes to, I think, Miller again, and I don't know if he gets anything on the play. I don't think they're going to give him no, they're not going to give him anything, and that'll bring up a 4th down and 2 here as Miller is held to no gain on the play. So they're going to go for it again here from the Redbank Valley 43-yard line. So Martz is back at the fullback spot. Redbank crowding the middle. They put Bennett in motion. They're going to hand it to him. Bennett got a first down and more. He breaks through inside the 35 to about the 34, 33-yard line. So that's a pickup of 11 on the play, I do believe.
Yeah, they basically lined up in the wing tee, motioned him back almost like a tailback. They had lead blocker on that play.
So first down and 10. Bennett goes in motion. They're going to throw the ball, throwing it deep. He's got a receiver over there, and it's going to go off his hands. Looks like it was intended over there for Noah Weaver, but good coverage there by Tate Minnick.
That's that pass he threw pretty well last week against King. They tried to isolate one-on-one with the DB, which they did.
I got lulled in. Larry, I'm working the camera, and I got lulled in there to all the runs, and I forgot to move the camera with the pass. My fault. I'll pay a little bit more attention to that here. It's just
coming back. He's coming back in that.
There's Miller. There's Miller. Miller's hit up with the knees there at about the 20. We'll call it the 27-yard line. So that'll be a pickup of 6 on the play.
That was Mr. Klaus coming from the secondary position. Nice job filling into the corner there. So
down to 5:50 on a rolling second quarter clock here is under center, putting a man in motion. That's Bennett. They're going to hand it, though, to Martz. Martz is going to have the first down, and I do believe out to about the they're going to mark it at the 23, so it'll be first down. So Martz with the first down run. It's first down and 10 at the 23.
It was one of the things we talked about at the beginning of the game. I said, if you can, Punxsutawney has a pretty good running game here, and they're demonstrating it quite well here in this drive.
So Martz will be the lone back. They're going to take Bennett and put him in motion out here to the near side, and they're going to hand it to Martz. Martz has some room. He's got the 20, and then he's tracked down from behind there by Ashton Kale at about, they're going to call it the 16-yard line.
I'll tell you what, he may have made a touchdown saving tackle there. It was a good tackle.
So he goes from the 23 to the 16. That's a pickup of 7 on the play. They're going to hand it to Bennett. Bennett tries to cut it inside. He does. He's got a first down and more inside the 5 to about the 4-yard line, depending on where the ball goes down there. It'll be first down and goal for Punxsutawney at the 4-yard line.
I like this kid. I'll tell you what, he keeps his feet. He broke 2 tackles, tackled on the third hit there.
So pickup of 9 on the play.
Back.
Here's Miller. Miller on the handoff. Miller is going to be run down from behind by Klaus at the 3-yard line. So just a pickup of 1 as Klaus made a nice play there. Second and goal from the 3. Miller and Bennett are the wingbacks. Martz is the fullback. They're going to put Bennett in motion. They're going to hand him the ball. He's going to be, they're going to say that he's down. No, it's a touchdown for Punxsutawney. Zeke Bennett on the 3-yard run.
They probably ran that play at least 4 times, that lead or just a dive, bringing Bennett back in motion on that play, really back to the tailback position, and he has a fullback.
So Bennett scores on a 3-yard run, and now they're going to send out, I do believe that is Peyton Hetrick to try the extra point. So Hetrick to kick. The kick is up. The kick is good. And it's 14-7 now.
I'll tell you what, I really like what Alan Punxsutawney did right there. They didn't panic going down 14-0 right there. They maintained their offensive strategy, and especially on that, I think there were at least 2 4th down big pickups there and so forth on some key plays. Definitely going to make this game a lot more interesting here with everything tightening up here now. We'll see how Redbank responds.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us.
Just like your team builds upon its success, Closest Lumber Company with locations in Olean, New York and Rowlett, PA help you build the home of your dreams. Closest Lumber has everything you need to build or remodel your home, including building materials, paint, supplies, lawn and garden accessories, and more. Stop into either location to get some inspiration or work out the details of your next project. They also have an online showroom you can visit anytime at closestlumber.com. Closest Lumber, your home improvement headquarters since 1973.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D9and10sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921. We're back here, folks. Sorry, we've got a video issue going on right now, so you're going to have to deal with the audio until I get that fixed. And there's an interception by Punxsutawney, and the Chucks have the ball inside the Redbank 40-yard line now after that handoff to Miller or to March to the 37-yard line. That'll be a pickup there, Larry, of how many yards? That went from the 6 yards?
It looks like 6 yards, Chris. On it. Again, they're coming back with that counter play, motion away. They came back with a counter away from the motion. Uh-oh.
Third and 11 for Redbank is we are having some camera issues here, folks, and I do apologize that we should have audio back now on third down and 11.
He's looking off because he can't find the first guy. Wagner back.
And here's Wagner rolling out. He's got a guy there. That's Minnick. He's going to be, I think, short of the first down. I think it's going to be at the 47-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10. But like I said, that will put that was Minnick on the catch. He'll be a yard short of the first down. So it'll be fourth down and 1, and now a decision for Blaine Gold. No, they're going to call they're going to give him the first down on second look. They're going to say he had the first down. So it's going to be a first down for
well, I'll tell you what, that's again, Cam getting outside the defensive end in that case, putting a lot of pressure on these DBs to both cover and to possibly tackle him on the runs.
So looking to throw here is Wagner. He does. He's got that out there to Kale. Kale's going to have the ball close to the first down, as I do believe we have video back now, Larry.
I think it's a 9. He got it picked up about 9.
Yeah, we should have video back now, folks. We'll work on getting you the scoreboard back as well, as the ball's at the 44-yard line, and timeout called, I do believe, by Redbank Valley. We'll take it with them.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
We're back here. We do have video back, folks, as sometimes technology just doesn't work. Larry's asking me what's wrong with the video, and my only answer is sometimes video just doesn't work the way you were expecting it to, or technology doesn't work the way you were expecting it to or hoping it to. But there's a minute 31 to go, 14-7 here.
Yes. So second down and 1.
Redbank Valley in the lead, and they've got 2nd and 1 at the.
They do lead our Punxsutawney Chucks 14-7.
Oh,
But again, I think a key for Punxsutawney here is not to give up a big play. They've been catching some short passes, about 131. Clock is
back to
running.
throw. That's a completion over there, and again, that's Kale, and he's going to have the first down on the far sideline at about the. They went from the 46 to the 33 there, I think it is, 33. So pick up a 13. I'm going to pick up of 10. I'm sorry. It's a pickup of 10
Right.
here, and it's
Hits at the sticks. Or did it out at the sticks, I mean.
Now looks towards the trip side.
so
here
now
we go.
Wagner's going to roll, and he's going to run. Wagner's got another first down. He's going to be out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. If they mark it there, it'll be a gain of 13 on the play.
I mean, Punxsutawney
Where are they going to
front
put this?
court-
Yeah, sorry, Larry. Where are they putting this ball down at? Going to put it right down at the 21. So pick up a 12 there for Wagner.
Punxsutawney's doing a good job getting good pressure. He's breaking containment on this left-hand side of the defense there.
Wagner looking to throw. Wagner throwing, and it's picked off. It is picked off. It's picked off by a Punxsutawney that I think is March, and he's going to have the ball across midfield to the 49-yard line. So March picks off Cam Wagner with 1:09 to play here in the first half as they were driving, and March stepped in and he picked it off, and it returns it across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Wow.
2 interceptions this game for the Chucks. Justin Miller.
So now Punxsutawney with 1:09. Will they try to tie this football game up? They trail 14-7. 1:09 to play here in quarter number 2. And now another snap issue for the Chucks, and going back on that is Moore, and he'll be tackled at the 48-yard line, so he'll lose 3 on the play. And now Punxsutawney, I do believe, is going to call timeout. We'll take this timeout with them. You're watching the YDL Sports Network on D9and10sports.com.
Grange, Lime, and Stone, located 10 miles west of Punxsutawney along Route 536, will mine, crush, and size limestone and sand rock for industrial, commercial, and residential use. Grange, Lime, and Stone will deliver, or you can pick up. Your choice. For more information, call Grange, Lime, and Stone at 814-938-4883. That's 814-938-4883.
47.5-yard line of the Chucks. They're about 2nd down and 13.
So we're back here, 14-7.
We'll see if they try to go to Noah here. This is a formation. They like to go trips and then try to single him up, but they're coming across in motion here.
Moore back to throw. He's looking over Weaver's way. Weaver's got it. Weaver breaks the first tackle, but a host of Bulldogs are there to stop him at the 48-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 4 on the play. I'll bring up a 3rd down and 8. Quickly going. They're going to hand the ball to Bennett. Bennett's going to be over the 45 to about the 44, maybe the 43-yard line. It'll be the 44, and there'll be another timeout, I do believe, taken by Punxsutawney here.
A big decision. They're in there. They're inside the 45-yard line or 44-yard line. Do you go for it with under a minute to go, or do you kick it and go into halftime 14-7?
That'll be the decision that the Chucks have to make here. Looks like they're gonna go for it here.
Either that or try to pull off the cadence. See what happens there.
Ball out there, 40-yard line of Redbank. More from the shotgun. Looks this way.
So Moore looking to throw. He throws it. He's got a guy, and it's broken up. Broken up by Ashton Kale. He stepped in front of Landon Peterson, and Kale is able to break that pass up. That's a nice defensive play there by Ashton Kale. And it'll be Redbank Valley football with 36 seconds to go here in quarter number 2.
I want to take a quick chance to give a shout out. Colby Colston was over in Indiana. He was playing fall ball, and they're listening right now. So I want to say hello to Colston and his buddy CBD. Trying to listen to Team Redbank on Foxborg Pharmacy. So, guys, good job today. Hope you enjoyed it. Beautiful day for baseball. So, have a good night.
So Redbank Valley will take over at their own 44-yard line, and now the Bulldogs are going to call timeout, I do believe. No, it's going to be Punxsutawney taking its final timeout.
Right.
We'll step away real quick here.
The talent of these receivers. I almost think you have.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Lost an entertaining game. This place, I'm telling you, this is pretty much being remote in here. It really is. You look across, the band of Redbank is down on the
Back here, Redbank Valley with a first down and 10 at their own 44-yard line with 36 seconds to go in the first half. They lead 14-7. Out of the gun is Wagner. Wagner looking deep. Now he's flushed to his right. He's still looking. He's going to throw it out there. He's got Orts, and Orts is going to have a first down and more inside of Punxsutawney territory at the 45-yard line. So a pickup there of 11 yards.
That's that shallow cross route. It's a great play. You pick off the linebackers coming through there. He was wide open.
So out of the gun again will be Wagner. Wagner looks to throw. Wagner being chased, looks to throw, throws it downfield, and he's got his receiver. That's going to be another first down. That is going to be at the 30-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 15 on the play. That is Mason Klaus, number 12, with the catch. And now Redbank Valley will take timeout, I do believe. Yeah, Redbank will take its timeout here.
I mean, Cam was rolling to his left. I mean, it has made a very difficult throw. Klaus made a great catch, diving catch there.
So it'll be a first down at the 30-yard line here for Redbank Valley. I want to remind people today's game is being brought to you by Subway in New Bethlehem. Stop by New Bethlehem Subway for all your sandwich needs. Located across the street from Redbank Valley High School, the New Bethlehem Subway is a proud supporter of Redbank Valley Athletics. Also by Grange, Lime and Stone, located 10 miles west of Punxsutawney on Route 536. Grange, Lime and Stone will mine, crush, and size limestone and sandrock for industrial, commercial, and residential use. You can pick up or they will deliver. Find out more at 814-938-4883. So after the timeout, it'll be first down and 10 for Redbank Valley.
Got 19 seconds to go. It'll be interesting. You might have one play where you can come down the middle, get up, spike the ball, but I think he almost needs to go to the end zone right now.
Looking to throw is Wagner. Wagner flushed out, rolls to his right, continues to run. He's got some room. He's going to get out of bounds. I don't think he's going to have the first down there. It's going to be short of the first down with 10 seconds to play. He's at the 23-yard line, so they'll give him a pick up a 7 on the play.
He has maybe one or two shots, getting the ball down.
Well, they do have a timeout left, Larry, as well. So 10 seconds to play and a half. Redbank Valley at the 23-yard line of Punxsutawney. Out of the gun with 5 wide receivers is Wagner. He looks to throw. He's rolling to his left. He's looking. Now he's going to hold it and run. He's going to have the ball inside, and they're going to have to call timeout. Do they get it in time? That is the question. Do they get the timeout in time? The clock says 0. Blaine Gold was running down the sideline to see, and now there's going to be a discussion to see whether or not there's any time on the clock. As Wagner is slow to get up here on the play, and there's a flag down as well. There is a late flag, so even if this flag would be against Punxsutawney, that would extend to half, even if the half comes to an end. So this call could be massive here as Wagner is down, and now he's up. He looks like he's okay. The flag is at the 8-yard line. The ball is placed at the 8-yard line. He went from the 22 to the 8. That'd be a 14-yard pickup on the play. And let's wait and see what this penalty call is here. There's a long discussion right now from the refereeing crew. Now, Redbank would have to use its backup quarterback, or they might be able to take their timeout and buy him in. Can you do that in college, in high school football, Larry? Use your timeout and buy your injured player back into the game?
He has to sit out a play.
No, even with a timeout.
Right.
Okay. So let's see what the call is. They're going to wave the flag off. That's interesting. They wave the flag off, and they're going to say that's the half. So that'll be the end of the first half. So they threw the flag, and then they waved it off at the last second, and the half will come to a close with Redbank Valley leading Punxsutawney 14-7. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching high school football on D9 and 10sports.com, part of the YDL Sports Network. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9 and 10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Back here, we will give you a view of the Redbank Valley Band. I'm going to have Larry put his microphone out the window for a second here so you can catch. We'll try to do one song from each band here. All right, folks, we're going to step aside, thank a couple more of our sponsors. We'll be back with our halftime show. It's 14-7, Redbank Valley at the half.
The Bruno Iafrito Wrestling Camp, the best wrestling camp you've never heard of. The 2023 camp will be the 20th year for the Bruno Iafrito Wrestling Camp, and we'll have a star-studded lineup of clinicians. The camp will once again be held in Port Allegheny, Pennsylvania from June 19th through the 23rd, 2023. Check us out online at teambruno.com and like us on Facebook. Hope to see you there at the Bruno Iafrito Wrestling Camp in Port Allegheny, PA.
Back here, it's time for the Bruno Iafrito Wrestling Camp halftime show. The Bruno Iafrito Wrestling Camp, the best wrestling camp you've never heard of. The 20th year of the camp will be held June 19th to the 23rd in Port Allegheny, PA. Check us out online at Team Bruno and like us on Facebook. Let's take a look at our scoring summary. At the 10:26 mark of quarter number one, it was Mason Klaus with a 63-yard punt return for a touchdown. Owen Klaus's extra point was good, and it was 7-0 Redbank Valley. Then at 10:36 of quarter number two, it was a 50-yard Cam Wagner to Aiden Orts touchdown pass. Klaus extra point good, and it was 14-0 Redbank Valley. Coming back with a long 17-play drive, Punxsutawney scores on a 3-yard run by Zeke Bennett. Hedrick with the extra point, 3:47 to play in the first half. It was 14-7. That's where we stand right now. 14-7 in favor of the Redbank Valley Bulldogs. Now let's take a look at our Brooks U.R. Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award statistics. The Brooks U.R. Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award. An accompanying scholarship is awarded to an athlete or athletes who competed in at least one full season in either District 9 or District 10 and who display qualities of being a good person, a leader, community-minded, and wanting to make a difference. Find out more at yourdailylocal.com/BHL Award. Congrats to Selena Buttery on being the 2021-2022 winner of the award. Brockway graduate now at Chaminade University in Hawaii. Taking a look at the stats here. And give me a second here to pull those stats up. For Redbank Valley, Tate Minnick has 5 catches for 45 yards. Also for the Bulldogs, it is Orts with 4 catches for 84 yards for Orts. Or, I'm sorry, 3 for 84. Okay, I see what I'm doing here. My bad. 3 for 84 for Orts. And then for 127 yards passing unofficially for Cam Wagner in the game. And for Punxsutawney here, it is Zeke Bennett with 62 yards rushing in the first half for the Chucks on what appears to be 14 carries. Miller has 18 yards and Martz with 28. So we'll be back here in a moment. You are watching high school football on D9and10sports.com. Well, actually, the Punxsutawney band coming out. So, Larry, we're going to have you put out, and we'll let the Punxsutawney band have its moment in the sun here. We'll be back after these messages. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Back here, we will take a look at our Burrito Alfredo Wrestling Camp halftime show. Keys to the second half. And Larry, what are your keys for the Redbank Valley Bulldogs? Oh, hold on, Larry. Let's get you a mic here. There you go.
I like to take this approach, Chris. I'm gonna go in the huddle with Allen right now. One of the things about Punxsutawney, I got to try to straighten out what's going on between my quarterback and my center. I mean, there were at least 3 snaps that kind of cost him in the first over. One ended up being a turnover. So what's going on there? Try to get that fixed. From Punxsy's standpoint, defensively, I'm going to applaud my front people. They basically made Redbank one-dimensional in terms of passing. One of the things they're going to need to somehow contain Cam Wagner with his rollouts and so forth. So I don't know how you're going to make that adjustment, whether it's a personnel adjustment. I know that they've been able to get in some more of their prevent stuff, which has really helped them by shutting down Redbank. On the opposite side, I think Redbank needs to get a little more balance and so forth, right? Other than Cam running the ball, is like I said last week, I really like this virus, and I thought they did a good job running the ball against Garden City at the beginning of the game. So get some balance in there, and then I think Punksy's doing a great job taking those intermediate deep routes now. As maybe look at hitting more of those shallow routes coming across the side there. And of course, we're all hoping that Cam's okay at the end of the half. He kind of went off limping off the side of the field there. So, but those would be the keys. And then obviously, both of them have been very opportunistic in terms of defensive with turnovers, and you got to shut those down.
Yeah, those are your keys to the second half, brought to you by the Rehab Center with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion and Katanning. Reminder that today's game also been brought to you by Subway in New Bethlehem for all your sandwich needs. Subway in New Bethlehem, located across the street from Redbank Valley High School. The New Bethlehem Subway is a proud supporter of Redbank Valley Athletics. Also by Oil Country Crates, your products are protection. Custom-made crates for shipping and beyond. OilCountryCrates.com. Let's take a look at our Pizza Hut scoreboard here. Our Pizza Hut scoreboard is brought to you by Swift Kennedy and Company. At the half, it is Elk County Catholic 16, Bucktail 8, St. Mary's 7, Kane nothing in the second quarter, Karn City 21, Ridgeway nothing at the half. Port Allegheny 8, Smethport nothing in the second quarter. Redbank Valley obviously here leading Punxsutawney 14-7. Otto Eldred up on Bradford 14-6 in the second quarter. Brockway 28, Coudersport 8 in the second quarter. Brookville 13, Keystone 12 in the second quarter. Montauk 12, Cameron County 6 at halftime. Clearfield 14, DuBois 7 at the half. Bellwood, Anthony leads Kerwinsville 7-6 at halftime. So those are your scores brought to you by Swift Kennedy and Company. We will return after these messages.
Just like your team builds upon its success, Close's Lumber Company with locations in Olean, New York and Rowlett, PA help you build the home of your dreams. Close's Lumber has everything you need to build or remodel your home, including building materials, paint, supplies, lawn and garden accessories, and more. Stop into either location to get some inspiration or work out the details of your next project. They also have an online showroom you can visit anytime at closeslumber.com. Close's Lumber, your home improvement headquarters since 1973.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D9and10sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
Grange, Lime, and Stone, located 10 miles west of Punxsutawney along Route 536, will mine, crush, and size limestone and sand rock for industrial, commercial, and residential use. Grange, Lime, and Stone will deliver, or you can pick up, your choice. For more information, call Grange, Lime, and Stone at 814-938-4883. That's 814-938-4883.
Back here at Punxsutawney. See if we can get you a shot here of the first responders that they're honoring right now. And Larry, great opportunity here at Punxsutawney for them to honor these first responders.
I mean, this is just tear-jerking, I'll be honest with you. These guys, state policemen, sheriff department, local policemen, hospital workers, firemen, and so forth, people who protect us all the time, put their lives on the line. I applaud the Punxsutawney High School in the district for honoring these people tonight. It's pretty impressive, and they are impressive. That beat heck.
See some veterans down there as well, and of course, the Chucks have been in their camo uniforms all day, all game. Those were donated by one of the military branches. I did not catch which one. I think the U.S. Army handles those uniforms like that. But the whole night has been a nice job of honoring those folks here, and we have still a couple more minutes to go before the start of the second half, so we'll take one more commercial break, folks. We'll be back in about 2 minutes. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Back here at Punxsutawney High School, getting ready for the second half here.
I mean, Chris, one of the things right in pregame, I mean, you're seeing all the top performers do their stuff. I mean, Zeke Bennett is running hard for the Chucks. He's breaking tackles and so forth. And on the opposite end, I mean, some of Redbank's, key catches by Orts and Minnick. And then the kid that really stood out to me so far, obviously with the punt return, and he's made some great defensive plays, is Mason Klaus. He's made some key stops on some on perimeter plays and so forth, and some key breakups defensively.
Yeah, and Redbank Valley up 14-7. They will get the ball to start the second. They will get the ball here to start the second half.
Yeah, kind of interested to see how Punks is going to handle containing Cam. I mean, I don't know what his total yardage for his first half rushing, but
I had him for 73 yards, Larry.
Yeah, wow. He is the number one rusher.
So as we get ready for the second half here.
Now, Punxsutawney, the last time they kicked off, elected not to kind of swivel the ball back there and not kick it to some of Redbank's very dangerous return people.
So Patrick will kick it off. Now we got a whistle before the kick on the kickoff. I think we got an offside on Punxsutawney, so I think we're going to have to do the second half kickoff again here, Larry. And
I think I'm going to guess.
No, it's a dead ball penalty.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
it's a dead ball penalty here.
Guess that's why I always lost my arguments with officials, huh?
Yeah. Folks, trying to get this video back to where it needs to be.
So let's see if Punxsutawney elects to kick the ball deep this time, or come back to the pooch kick again.
So as we get ready, they're going to kick it off again here. See what they do, what they elect to do here. They do kick it deeper this time and taking it about the 24-yard line. That is Kale. And Kale has himself an opening out to about the 40. So that's where Redbank Valley will start this drive at the 40-yard line of Punxsutawney as we start the third quarter here. Subway third quarter. Stop by the New Bethlehem Subway for all your sandwich needs. Located across the street from Redbank Valley High School, the New Bethlehem Subway is a proud supporter of Redbank Valley Athletics.
Okay, it'd be interesting to see if Redbank made some adjustments to the running game here.
So putting a man in motion. There's a little flip pass to that man, Orts, and Orts is going to get tripped up after about a gain of 1. So that is going to be a pickup of 1 on the play. So it'll be 2nd down and 9, and they're going to hand the ball to Byers, and he goes nowhere.
Somebody missed an assignment on that. Somebody missed an assignment on that.
He's back at the 38-yard line, so that'll be a loss there of 3 on the play by Byers, who has unofficially 0 yards rushing in this game. So out of the gun, it'll be Wagner. Wagner looks to throw. Wagner looking deep. Coming back on it and making a great adjustment is Ashton Kale. So that went from the 37 to the, where are they going to put it down? The 35-yard line. So a pickup of 28 on the play. Kale with a great.
I mean, the defender, man, you couldn't even fault him. He had such great coverage on him and so forth like that. So
Kale makes a heck of a catch there. And it'll be 1st down and 10 for Redbank Valley. Here's a handoff to Byers. He's going to get a couple yards up to about the 33-yard line. So they're going to give him 2 on the play to the 33. And now here's who was that, Larry? It was Kale with the ball, but how did he get it?
Just a quick screen pass off to the right.
That little pass that they're so fond of there, and he goes from the 33 to the they're going to have the ball at the 22-yard line. So that's a pickup of 11 on the play for Kale. So now looking to throw again. Here's another one out to Orts. This time Orts is hit, and then he gets away from the first guy and gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Instead of a 5-yard loss, he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That was Kale over there, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So no gain on the play. So 2nd down and 10 from the 22. Little flip pass there to Minnick. Minnick in space. Minnick turns the corner. Minnick's at the 10-5. Spins his way into the end zone for the Redbank Valley touchdown. Tate Minnick on the 22-yard pass. That's just that little flip pass from, or is that Kale or is that Minnick? That's Minnick. Yeah, that was Minnick. That was number 5, Minnick on the catch. So 22-yard touchdown pass. And now on to kick the extra point is Klaus. The kick is up. That kick is good.
Well, I think it's obvious that they made some nice adjustments on especially on the perimeter run game and so forth. Try to give them some more balance and not just be 100% passing game, allowing Punxsutawney to sit back in a pass defense. So my kudos to the Redbank staff and their adjustments there.
So the 22-yard, that was just, like I said, that goes in the books as a pass, Larry, as it was a little flip, but getting ready to kick off here. And that's going to be an onside kick that is taken by Kale out of the air. Is he allowed to run there, Larry? I thought that was a situation where you had to get the ball where you caught it at, but maybe not. It's going to be Redbank Valley football. And now there's going to be a discussion. I think that's exactly what I'm talking about. I think that's got to be where he caught the ball.
Then the question is, I'm assuming a little illegal touch before 10.
Well, the kickoff was from the 40, and he touched it at the 48. How's that illegal touching?
I don't know. We need to have some official interpretation. I'm sure Coach Gold's over there wondering himself right now. And he's meeting with the head official right now. Get a discussion exactly what did take place there.
So long conversation here right now to determine what happened. I still don't understand. Like, he catches the ball over the 50-yard line, doesn't he, Larry?
Yes.
And that's 10 yards, correct?
I mean, where they're actually marking it here.
Yeah, where they're marking the football is 12 yards from the kickoff spot, or 13 yards from the kickoff spot. Love to know why Punxsutawney has the football. But the Chucks do. They're going to have the ball at their own 47-yard line. Here's a handoff to Bennett, and you could see the horse collar from here, and there's no call. But the ball is going to be at the 47, so it's no gain as the crowd now is getting a little antsy.
It's a little bit extra quicker back in the secondary there also.
They're going to give him a yard on the play. Here's Bennett. Now Bennett's going to be wrapped up right there. That's number 50 for Redbank Valley. And not sure where my roster went. Larry, let me take a quick look at yours here. Number 50 for the Bulldogs is Caden Adams on the tackle.
Adams.
That'll be a loss of 1 on the play.
They haven't had Punxsy has not had the kind of success on the perimeter attack as they've had coming off tackle and some of the misdirection stuff coming back.
So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw. Throws, and receiver broke in, and the pass goes out. That ball was intended for Presloy, but there was some miscommunication on it.
Well, I think quarterback thought he was going to run a hitch, and he ran a quick end, so we got 4th down and long.
So 8 minutes to go here in the Subway of New Bethlehem, 3rd quarter. It's 21-7. Redbank Valley, as Punxsutawney will punt it away. The Bulldogs have a punt return for a touchdown already today. That was Mason Klaus from 63 yards out to start the scoring.
He's back there again.
He's back there with, and now we've got more flags, more whistles.
Ooh.
And that looks like it's going to be on Punxsutawney, 5 yards. It is. It's a false start on the Chucks. It's becoming one of those games, Larry, where it's just there's no flow to it.
No. The game was pretty clean in the first half. And, I mean, not that it was mistake-free, but obviously this is getting...
So it'll be Klaus back there with, I believe, Minnick. Or no, Kale. It's Kale back deep as Hetrick gets ready to punt. Hetrick's punt is out. It's a deep one. It'll be taken by Kale at his own 25. Kale makes one man miss. Oh, he was tripped up at the last second, and there's a flag coming in from the far side here. And the flag is down at about the 36-yard line. We'll see what the call is here. And there's a Redbank player down on the far side.
Yeah, I can't see who it is.
And they're going to move the flag to the 31. That might be the return man, Kale, that's injured on the play, but I can't tell from here who that is. And it's a block in the back on Redbank, so that'll back up the Bulldogs to start this possession. As the player down is being helped up, that was Kale, and he had a little bit of trouble putting some weight on that right leg area, and that would not necessarily a good thing for Redbank here as this game goes on. As The Bulldogs will take over here at their own. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 25, I do believe. Yeah, they're going to spot it at the 25 with 7:49 to play here in quarter number 3, brought to you by Subway in New Bethlehem.
I mean, this is probably the worst possession they had other than that one drive that they had.
So Wagner with Byers the sidecar, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Wagner ready, takes the snap. He's going to hand it to Byers. Ball's on the ground. I think Punxsutawney. No, let's see who has it. It must have bounced back up to a Redbank Valley player back at the 19. It'll be a loss of 6 on the play, as it just looks like there was a miscommunication, like just a missed handoff there. So it'll bring up 2nd and 16 from the 19 for the Bulldogs.
He definitely wasn't ready for the snap.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. He throws it over, and he throws it low for Klaus, and now it's 3rd down. All kinds of fan reaction now.
Some little extracurricular stuff going on here. Probably during the play, but I think Punxsutawney fans felt it was a little bit after the play. It was a little excessive.
So that was unofficially the 22nd pass thrown by Kale in this game. Or not Kale, by Wagner, excuse me, in this game. So now it's 3rd down and 16. Up 21-7, Redbank looking to throw. Wagner rolls to his right. Now there's another flag down. He's got a guy wide open, and it's dropped. And I think that was Kale back in the game dropping that ball, but it wouldn't have mattered as there's going to be a holding call here. And now I would imagine that Punxsutawney declines the penalty and brings up a 4th down. But they had a guy wide open there, Larry, and they've had a couple of those guys wide open tonight. So we're having another long discussion here, and let's see what the call is. Hey, it's going to be declined. It's got a personal foul chop block on Redbank Valley. That'll be declined, and that'll bring up a 4th down and 16.
There again was Cam getting out. I mean, there was great coverage right there at the beginning. You were talking about somebody blew the coverage right there. But that's just him getting outside, putting that kind of pressure on those defensive backs.
So now Redbank Valley's got a punt, and is that Wagner punting? No, it is Kale, and it's a high one. Oh, and there's contact, and the ball's on the ground. There's no flag. I don't know what is going on here. I mean, the return man, Bennett, was just absolutely crushed as the ball was coming down to him. Ball's at midfield, and now the officials are huddled up again.
Yeah, you would have thought there would have been a flag on that.
And there comes the flag. I mean, my goodness, if that flag had come any later, it would have been next year. I mean, it's the right call, but what in the world were you looking at to start the play? Like, seriously, what were you looking at the start of the play when the guy got blasted? I know we need more officials, Larry, but pretty sure the kids could have called this one.
He was in good position to make the call. I mean, I don't know if he got focused on looking at the ball.
And they're going. They can't move it from the 50. The ball was. Shouldn't that be from the start of the foul?
Should be.
That penalty should be from the spot of the foul, and instead they're going to take it from where the return ended. And so it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Punxsutawney at the Redbank Valley 35. Blaine Gold wants an explanation. Blaine Gold is spending more time out there on the court than most basketball coaches do. They're telling him to go back to the sideline as he gets this explanation. This is, needless to say, this 3rd quarter has been interesting, Larry, to say the least.
Absolutely. Well, Punxsutawney has a great opportunity right now to take this ball, and I think they're actually probably getting some momentum from some of the events that are taking place out here, or some personal motivation.
This is this is a continued discussion between referee Dave Blair and Blaine Gold, the Redbank Valley head coach. And at the end of the day, now what do we got going on here? It looks like we're going to we're going to go from the 35. So it'll be first down and 10 at the 35 for Punxsutawney. Moore under center. Puts a man in motion. That's Bennett. He'll hold it. He'll hand it to Martz. Martz is going to plow his way for close to 5 yards on the play. We'll see where they spot it. And now Bulldog is down as the ball is at the 30.
I think he's cramping. The play Punxsutawney just ran is a play that they ran very successfully the first half. Again, it ends up being an ISO with the motion and so forth like that. So you get a lead block on the play.
Larry, we're going to step aside here, take a 15-second commercial.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
We're back here in Punxsutawney, 21-7 in favor of Redbank Valley here on the YDL Sports Network, C93, 92.7 FM, 6:46 to play here in the third quarter. It'll be second down and 5 for Punxsutawney at a 30-yard line here of Redbank Valley. And needless to say, this has been an interesting quarter. I want to remind folks that our penalties today are brought to you by attorney Jack Treese. Avoid the penalties that may occur for yourself or your family through improper planning. Attorney John P. Treese, 814-297-8043. The law is not common sense. Also by Grange, Lime, and Stone. Located 10 miles west of Punxsutawney on Route 536. Grange, Lime, and Stone will mine, crush, and size limestone and sand rock for industrial, commercial, and residential use. You can pick up or they will deliver. Find out more at 814-938-4883. That's Grange, Lime, and Stone, 10 miles west of Punxsutawney. By Subway in New Bethlehem. Stop by Subway, New Bethlehem Subway for all your sandwich needs. Located across the street from Redbank Valley High School. The New Bethlehem Subway is a proud sponsor of Redbank Valley Athletics. So we're ready to go back to action here. It is going to be a handoff. That is, again, is that Miller or Martz there?
I think it's Martz.
Yes, that was Martz, and he'll get 3 on the play.
Again, for those of you who cannot see the camera here, I mean, they have the camo jerseys with black numbers. It's very difficult for us to see.
So third down and 2 from the 27-yard line. Man in motion is Bennett. They're going to hand it to him. Bennett is going to plow his way close to the first down.
I think he got it.
They're right at the line, and if it's right at the line, it's a first down, and it is. So it's a 2-yard run for Bennett. He's got unofficially 67 in the game.
Again, that's kind of been their bread and butter play. I mean, it's 2, 3, 4, 5 yards. A couple times the first half, they broke 8 and 9 yards on that play.
Here's a pitch. This is to Miller, and I do believe that's Miller, and he goes nowhere. He's going to lose yardage on the play.
Not been an area that they've had much success.
Now that is Miller, and he's going to lose yards back to the 27. So that's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. Today's game also being brought to you by Tenesta Builder Supplies. This drive is being built by Tenesta Builder Supplies with locations in Shippenville at tenestabuilders.us. So under center goes Moore from the 27, second down and 12. Looking to throw. Throws it over. He's got a receiver, and it goes right through his hands. That went right through Noah Weaver's hands. Incomplete on what was basically a screen to the wide receiver. So that'll bring up a third down and 12 here.
That's a play you really got to hit that receiver right in the chest. That ball was a little high for him to come down and pick up the necessary yardage.
Third and 12. Man goes in motion, looking to throw again is Moore. He's in trouble from behind. The ball is stripped. And I do believe Redbank Valley might have recovered. They had the guy there first. Now there's a pile-up. And it looks like it might be Punxsutawney football. So it will remain Punxsutawney football but on the strip sack back at the 32-yard line. That's a loss of 5 on the play, and now it'll be a 4th down and
16, 17.
15, it looks like. They need to get to the got to get to the 15-yard line, so it'll be 3rd and 16 from the 31. 4th and 16 from the 31. And you know who can get you out of this is Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Check them out online at lutonsplumbing.com. They'll get you moving when you get backed up. Looking to throw is Moore. He's going to throw it deep. He's got a guy out there, and he's got the catch. I do believe he does.
I'm going to guess that's Weaver out there.
That is Noah Weaver at the 10-yard line. A pickup of 23. So Noah Weaver's second catch of the game.
Quick two-step drop. Got the ball right in there. It was a nice throw.
So first down and goal from the 9.5, 10-yard line.
First and goal.
First and goal for Punxsutawney. They put Bennett in motion. They're going to hand it to Miller, and Miller's into the end zone for the Punxsutawney touchdown at the 4:25 mark of quarter number 3. It is now an 8-point game. 21-13. So Hetrick will be in to try the extra point to make it a 7-point game. And there's some fireworks going off here, folks. I think I can get them for you. Tried there. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. We'll be back after this message. It's now 21-14, 20 seconds message for the C93 folks.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Back here in Punxsutawney, we got ourselves a ball game. 21-14, Redbank Valley in the lead. 4:25 to play in quarter number 3. Punxsutawney just scored on a 35-yard drive set up by the 15-yard penalty on the punt for hitting the punt returner. Well, Larry, nobody can complain about the 3 games I've had so far this year in my broadcast. We had a game that was at one point 20-16, Keystone over County. Last week, 29-24 between Redbank Valley and Port Allegheny. Between Central Clarion and Port Allegheny. And tonight, we're 21-14 with 4:25 to play here in quarter number 3. Redbank Valley hasn't lost to a District 9 team since opening week of last year.
I'll tell you what, I got to give Punxsy a lot of credit. It looked like Redbank went down and did that quick score coming out after the half, and those kids definitely haven't given up. I think momentum's kind of shifted their way a little bit. It'll be interested.
Hetrick's kick is deep. It's taken at about the 11-yard line by Kale. Kale looking for some room, and he'll be out around the 25-yard line. I do believe that's where they're going to mark him out of bounds at. We're going to mark it at the 27-yard line to be exact. Or are they? I'd like to see them put the ball down. I'm still waiting for them to put the ball down officially, but I do believe it's going to be from the 27. It will be from the 27. First down and 10 here in the subway of New Bethlehem. Third quarter, 21-14, Redbank, 4:18 to play in the quarter. Out of the gun is Wagner. Puts a man in motion. That's Kale. That'll be a little flip pass to Kale, and he will maybe get a yard on the play. Those flip passes are basically the same thing as a run, even though they go in the book as a pass.
I guess you could call it a shuffle pass. Is what that would have been our play call.
So give him a yard on the play up to the 28. It'll be second down and 9.
As long as they're a forward pass, Chris, it's an incomplete pass if they drop it.
Yeah, that is the advantage of that play. Even though it's like a handoff, you're going forward with it, so it will be an incomplete pass if you don't catch it. So out of the gun again here, putting a man in motion. That's Orts, and now they're going to hand it to Byers, and he goes nowhere. I mean, nowhere. As making the play there for Punxsutawney is number 73, Griffin Barrick. We've called his name a couple times on defense, and that's going to be a loss on the play back to the 25-yard line, or 24-yard line. So that's a loss of 5. And it's 3rd down and 12, I do believe.
See if he gets outside. Here he goes. Oh.
He makes one man miss. He makes another, and he's tripped up. He's tripped up over there by Martz. Otherwise, he would have had the first down. They're going to put him down at the 35. That'll be a pickup of 6 on the play.
They're sending out the punt team. That doesn't say they're necessarily going to.
They're going to put it down actually at the 35-yard line. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Pickup actually of 11 on the play. And they're going to punt the ball away.
I'm Punksy's coach. I'm saying don't jump, don't jump, don't jump.
So Redbank's going to punt away from their own 35, up 7 with 2:21 to play here in quarter number 3. Good snap. Kick is out. Punt is there. Bennett is going back on it. He will catch it at the 25, makes the first guy miss. Now there's a flag down as he is out to about the 30-yard line, but I do believe that's in the area of a hold. So that'll call it back, I'm pretty sure. We'll wait for the official call here. This Jack Treese attorney, Jack Treese penalty is going to go against Punxsutawney as they're already backing themselves up here. So they're going to get a hold here. So that'll probably start to drive at about the 20-yard line.
Mr. Jack Treese was a nose guard for me many years ago.
So, yeah, they're going to start to drive at the 20-yard line with 2:03 to play in quarter number 3. Redbank Valley 21, Punxsutawney 14. So, Moore under center. Martz the fullback. They put a man in motion, and they hand it to Martz. And he's going to pound his way up to about the 24-yard line or so. We'll see where they put it down. They're going to put it down at the 23. So it'll be a pickup of 3 on the play for Martz. Gives him unofficially 41 yards on the day. And it'll be 2nd down and 7 from the 23 for Punxsutawney. 1:35 on a running third quarter clock. Third quarter brought to you by Subway in New Bethlehem for all your sandwich needs. Located right across from the high school. Moore under center, still with the 2 wings. Puts one of those wings in motion, and he's going to hand it to Martz again. And Martz pounds his way close to the first down. He'll be about 2 yards short at the 28-yard line. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 2 for Punxsutawney with 1:09 on a running third quarter clock. So they're taking that page out of the Karn City playbook from a week ago where the Gremlins were able to do a lot up the middle against this Redbank Valley team.
Tackle to tackle.
Man in motion is Bennett. They're going to hand it to him. Bennett is going to be stopped short of the first down. And now an interesting decision for Alan Nickel. You're gaining some yardage here, but you're 2 yards short of the first down here. I think you've got to punt this ball away. I don't know. I know you would punt it, Larry.
Absolutely. And I think Alan's going to do the same.
And, yeah, he's going to send out Hetrick to punt. So the Redbank Valley defense comes up with a stop. 23 seconds to go, 20 seconds now on a running clock. There's only 14 on the play clock. So they will have to punt before the end of the third quarter here. 2 guys are deep again for Redbank, one with a cleaner uniform than the other. Hetrick, and now we've got a flag, and they took too much time.
We got Hetrick back there now.
Yeah, so now it's Minnick and Orts that are the deep guys for Redbank, and they'll walk up 5 yards is the 5-yard delay of game penalty. Oh, no, they're going to run the clock, and that'll end the quarter then, since they're going to run the clock. And so that will end quarter number 3. You're watching high school football on D9 and 10sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
Grange, Lime, and Stone, located 10 miles west of Punxsutawney along Route 536, will mine, crush, and size limestone and sand rock for industrial, commercial, and residential use. Grange, Lime, and Stone will deliver, or you can pick up. Your choice. For more information, call Grange, Lime, and Stone at 814-938-4883. That's 814-938-4883.
Back here in Punxsutawney as the Shucks will punt here on the first play of quarter number 4. Peyton Hetrick back to punt. 2 guys deep for Redbank Valley. They've already returned 1 punt for a touchdown today. That was by Mason Klaus. This kick is up. It's a short kick, and Minnick is going to dive and catch, I believe, a fair catch at midfield. And that's where they're going to put it down at the 49-yard line. That's where Redbank Valley will take over, leading by 7, 21-14 with 11:55 to play. So fourth quarter brought to you by Grange, Lime, and Stone, located 10 miles west of Punxsutawney. So the Grange, Lime, and Stone, fourth quarter, first down and 10. Redbank Valley at their own 49-yard line. Wagner in the gun. He's got Minnick and Orts to his right. Klaus to his left, I do believe. He puts Orts in motion, and it's going to be the little flip pass to Orts. And Orts is going to fight his way across midfield to about the 49-yard line. So pick up a 2 there on that little flip pass.
Punxsy's defensive line has done a good job penetrating all night.
So it'll be second down, call it 8 for the Bulldogs. In the gun again is Wagner, puts a man in motion. This time he's going to hand it to Byers. Byers nowhere to run. He hasn't had anywhere to go all day. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll be no gain, and that's 9 carries for -3 yards for Drew Byers. And I give Blaine Gold and company credit for continuing to call his number, but at some point you've got to understand it's not going anywhere.
Right.
So it's now third down and 8. Out of the gun is Wagner. Wagner looks to throw. Wagner goes deep. Wagner's got a guy down there. Klaus has it at the top of his apex. Can't hold on. Pass is incomplete, and that'll bring up a fourth down from midfield here. And I would imagine Redbank Valley up 7 is going to punt the ball away.
That was great coverage that time.
Klaus gave it a go, went up there, went up high, had the ball for a second, but that would have been a highlight reel catch for him.
I think Weaver had the coverage on that. He had good inside position on him the whole time.
So Minnick the punt. The deep man is Bennett standing at his own 10. Good snap. Minnick, high punt. Short. It's going to bounce and bounce out of bounds inside the 20. I believe it's going to be probably about the 17 or 18-yard line. They're going to call it the 18. And that's where Punxsutawney will take over here, trailing by 7 with 10:36 to go here in the Grange, Lime, and Stone fourth quarter. Located 10 miles west of Punxsutawney on Route 536. Grange, Lime, and Stone will mine, crush, and size limestone and sand rock for industrial, commercial, and residential use. You can pick up or they will deliver. Find out more at 814-938-4883. So Punxsutawney takes over here at their own 18-yard line, trailing by 7. Plenty of time for the Chucks with over 10.5 to play. They'll go with the 2 wings. March the fullback. Bennett is the wing to the far side of the field. Miller the wing to the near side.
Basically, Redbank has almost 11 guys within the 5 yards of the
They're going to put Bennett in motion, and they're going to hand it to March, and March goes nowhere.
Yeah.
We'll see where they put him down at. It looks like the 19. That'll be a gain of 1 for Landon Martz.
Too many people to block.
So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. And Larry's right. Everybody within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage right now. They're just daring Punxsutawney to throw the football. They're going to throw it here as he rolls, looks to throw, looks downfield. He's got a receiver, and is it caught or not? It is incomplete. It was intended for Weaver. Looks like Mason Klaus was on that coverage again.
Right. He is so quick reacting to the ball. I'll tell you. He's impressive.
So that brings up a 3rd down and 9. It's almost 10, considering where the yard marks are in between the 18 and the 19. Got to get out to about the 28.5-yard line for a 1st down. They're going to put 4 receivers out there, and they're going to put more in the shotgun. We have not seen this very often today. Man goes in motion to empty the backfield. Moore looks to throw. Looking, and it's in and out of the hands of the intended receiver over there. I think that was either Hetrick or Presloyd.
Presley.
It was Presloyd, and so now Punxsy is forced to punt the ball away here. And that was a nice throw by Moore. It just went right through his receiver's hands. So now Redbank Valley expecting to get great field position as they send 2 guys back inside the 50. Standing there, it's Kale and Klaus. Klaus will be back at about the 49 of Punxsy, and Kale will be at about the 45 as Hetrick to punt. Hetrick's punt.
Ooh, almost blocked.
And taking it and returning it is Kale. He makes the first guy miss, makes the second guy miss. He's at the 30, he's at the 20. He's dragging a guy with him. He's down inside the 5-yard line to the 2. So Ashton Kale, I don't know if you saw that, but Mason Gorley was telling him to fair catch it, and Ashton Kale's like, no, sir. I don't want to fair catch it, and I'm going to take it all the way to the 2-yard line. So the return game for Redbank Valley has played a huge role here in this game. The Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10 at the 2-yard line, maybe the 3. They're going to put it down at the 2. It's be 1st down and goal for Redbank Valley. They already had 1 touchdown on a kick, on a punt return. This time it was Ashton Kale taking it to the 2. So Wagner will come out of the gun. Wagner looks to throw. Wagner throwing, end zone, incomplete.
Almost intercepted. You know, going back to that play too, that player did look like he signaled he wasn't up above his shoulder. That may be the only reason.
Well, if it's
I
not
called the play, even though he's not.
Yeah,
a fair catch was called, so you got the Punxsy's kick.
That's a really good. That's a really good point there, Larry. Right. The kid coming over is called. Yeah, you don't see too many situations where there's 2 guys back there, so that's a good catch by you.
I mean,
you're discussing it with the officials. What you're telling me,
right? Yeah, absolutely.
So it's 2nd down and goal from the 2. A little flip to Minnick, and Minnick will be into the end zone for the Redbank Valley touchdown. Tate Minnick on the 2-yard flip pass from Cam Wagner. And it is now 27-14.
You're going to give some great grades to the punt return team of the Redbank team because they're responsible for 2 scores here tonight.
So that's a 2-yard pass from Wagner to Minnick, and now on to kick the extra point. And now, we had a player down. That was Minnick again that was down. He's running off, kind of limping a little bit, but he looks like he'll probably be okay. As now they'll send out Klaus to kick the extra point, with Redbank leading 27-14.
I think Dave ought to take Coach Gould home tonight. He's been in his hip pocket all night.
Klaus to kick the extra point out of the hold of his brother. And there's a false start on Redbank Valley, pointing to his chest and saying, yeah, Coach, that was me, is Christian Klinger. So that'll push the extra point back to about the 10. Well, they'll mark it about the 10, so that'll be a 27-yarder. Will they allow Klaus to try he's going to mark it at the 15, so it'll be a 25-yard extra point attempt here for Owen Klaus. Soccer player, goes soccer style, out of the hold of his brother Mason. Kick is up, kick is through, that kick is good, and Redbank Valley back out in front by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. We'll take a 30-second commercial break. When we come back, you're watching YDL Sports Network and listening on C93, 92.7 FM. Back here at Punxsutawney, it's now 28-14, and Larry bringing up a really good point as I think that was Gorley Minnick that was coming over and signaling for a fair catch, or wanted his guy to take a fair catch, and he didn't. But with 2 guys back there, you don't know which guy's calling for the fair catch and which guy's got the ball. And so it might have caused the Punxsutawney defenders to slow up. Might not have, but it might as well. And as it goes, it wasn't called, and Redbank took advantage of the great field position at the 2. And here's a line drive kick to the 30-yard line. And Punxsutawney will take over at their own 40 as that was, I think, Landon Peterson on the return. Again, these numbers for Punxsy in the black on camo. Somebody's got to tell the U.S. Army that it should be white numbers on the camo. The object isn't to make the numbers camouflaged here. So it's first down and 10 at the 40 for Punxsutawney. They'll go in the wing. Moving his tight end is Moore. Puts Bennett in motion into a fullback position. He's going to hand it to March. There's a flag down. Or no, he hands it to Bennett. So that was Bennett now in the back. And Bennett's going to go all the way up to the 48 into Redbank territory. But I do believe this is coming back. Considering where the flag is at, it probably isn't good news for the Chucks. Yeah. So another Jack Treese attorney at law penalty. Jack Treese sponsoring the penalties on C93 FM. Oh, it's a personal foul chop block on the Chucks. So that's a 15-yard penalty now. That's a new rule this year about where you can chop block and where you can't. And the Chucks just got called for it, and that's a big one. That's going to take them all the way back to the 25-yard line, and it's going to be first down and 35 or 25 for an offense that really isn't built for first and 25.
Right. By the way, I applaud the new rule. I think it's something that should have been around for much longer.
A couple of new rules that I applaud. I also like the fact that the quarterback can throw the ball away this year, like they can at every other level.
Right.
They finally got that right at the high school level. Kudos to them for that. Out of the gun, they're going to hand it, and this is Bennett. And Bennett's got a nice hole, almost back to the he's going to get about 9 on the play. So we'll be out to the 34-yard line, where it's second down, and we'll call it 16. Another handoff to Bennett. Bennett picks his way up. He's got yardage over the 40 to about the 43-yard line. That'll, if they mark it at the 42, that's an 8-yard pickup. So he picks up 17 to the 25 on back-to-back runs, and now it brings up a third down and manageable. It's third down and 8, where it was first and 25. 3rd and 8, 8:20 to go. It's 28-14, Redbank Valley, Punxsutawney with the football. Figure this might be 4-down territory for the Chucks if they don't get it here. And Bennett, though, he's going to get it in more. He's broken into the secondary. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He'll be tracked down from behind by Minnick and Orts inside the 20 at about the 15. So Bennett finally breaks one for the Chucks. They're going to mark him at the 14-yard line. That is a 44-yard run, and that puts him over 100 on the day. So Zeke Bennett breaks one to the 14, 1st down and 10, Punxsutawney. And now there's a little misconfusion on the handoff. Misconfusion. That sounds like a made-up word.
I think the center stepped on the quarterback's foot.
So they're going to mark this ball at the Bennett still was able to get himself 2 on the play. So it's 2nd down and 8 at the 12-yard line, it looks like. Out of the gun now comes Moore. Again, we haven't seen him out of the gun much in this game. He'll hand it to Bennett out of the gun. Bennett cutting to the outside. Bennett cuts it back inside. He's going to be close to the 1st down. It's going to be just short at about the 6-yard line. And we'll set up a 3rd down, and we'll call it a yard. And now Redbank Valley calls timeout with 7:05 to play. We'll take it with them. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. You're watching the YDL Sports Network on D910sports.com and listening on C93 FM in Clarion.
Grange, Lime, and Stone, located 10 miles west of Punxsutawney along Route 536, will mine, crush, and size limestone and sand rock for industrial, commercial, and residential use. Grange, Lime, and Stone will deliver, or you can pick up, your choice. For more information, call Grange, Lime, and Stone at 814-938-4883. That's 814-938-4883.
Welcome back here to Punxsutawney High School. It'll be 3rd down and about a yard for Punxsutawney at the Redbank Valley 10-yard line. 7:05 to play here in the 4th quarter, brought to you by Grange, Lime, and Stone, just outside of Punxsutawney. It's 28-14 Redbank Valley, but Punxsutawney in position to make it a 1-score game yet again. They got 2 receivers to the far side, but this ball is going to stay on the ground. And it is to Bennett, and Bennett's going to plow his way forward for what should be the 1st down. It'll be 1st down and goal at about the 4. So it'll be a 1st down and goal at the 4-yard line. Inside the Pizza Hut red zone are the Punxsutawney Chucks. Pizza Hut. It's time to order a fresh hot pizza at Pizza Hut, where nobody out pizzas the hut. Check them out online at pizzahut.com, where you can also make an order. So 1st down and goal from the 4. Punxsutawney hands it to Bennett. The ball's on the ground. The ball's on the ground, and I do believe that Moore is able to get back on top of it, back at the 9-yard line. This has been an issue for the Chucks today.
Well, that was a well-timed blitz coming in on the A gap on the one side there.
So they're going to mark it at the 9. That'll be a loss of 5 on the play. So it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 9 now for Punxsutawney, as one of the Redbank Valley Bulldogs on that run blitz, Larry, was able to knock that ball loose. So out of the gun here is Moore with 2 receivers to the left. Takes the snap, hands it to Bennett. Bennett to the left. Breaks 1 tackle, fights his way. The ball's on the ground again, I do believe. Or maybe it was a helmet on the ground. I'm not sure what was on the ground, but now Bennett has the ball, so he'll pick it up and hand it to the official at the 5-yard line. So a gain of 4 on the play. And it's 3rd down and goal at the 5. What is happening here, though, is Punxsy's taking a precious time as it's down to 5:25 on a running 4th quarter clock. They need 2 scores. Moore out of the gun. Moore, and it's another bad snap, and he's going to have to fall on it back at the 9. And again, this is becoming an issue for Punxsutawney. The ball's been on the ground for one reason or another, way too much for the Chucks if they want to pull this upset. And now they're going to call timeout. I do believe this is going to be a Punxsutawney timeout with 5:02 to go. They're facing 4th down and goal at the 9-yard line. We'll return in 30 seconds. You're watching the YDL Sports Network, listening on C93 FM, 92.7 FM in Clarion. Welcome back here to Punxsutawney High School. Karn City defeats Ridgeway 28-0 to get their first win of the season. So it's 4th down now here from the 9. Out of the gun is Moore. He's looking to pass. Looks to throw. Throws it over the middle, and there's Ashton Kale with the breakup. How many breakups is that for him in this game, Larry? That's got to be like 3 or 4 for Mr. Kale.
Absolutely.
So Ashton Kale steps in front of that pass, breaks it up, and the ball will go over on downs to Redbank Valley at the 9-yard line. Leading by 14 with 4:57 to play. Brockway 63, Countersport 16.
Wow.
Clearfield all over DuBois 41-7. Whatever happened in this week in practice for the Bison worked out well for them as they just ran roughshod over the Beavers. So now Wagner out of the gun. Fort Allegheny 20-0 over Smethport. Is now we have a timeout. Redbank will take it. We'll look at some of those scores. Elk County Catholic 30, Bucktail 16 final score. Last score we had was St. Mary's 13-0 over Kane. Karn City 28, Ridgeway 0. Port Allegheny 20, Smethport 0. Otto Eldred 27, Bradford 26. Bradford trying to break Larry what I think is like a 19 or 20 game losing streak right now. They have the opportunity in the 4th quarter, down by just a point. Brockway 63, Countersport 16. Brookville 19, Keystone 12 in the 4th quarter as the Raiders trying to get off the schneid, as Coach Al would say. Montauk beats Cameron County 20-12. Central Clarion defeats Union AC 43-6 to move to 3-0. Bellwood Antes 34, Kerwinsville 14 in the 4th quarter. Good game over in District 10 between Cochranton and Sagertown. It's 14-all in the 4th quarter. Wilmington all over Mercer 50-8. Sharon and Hickory were tied at 7 in the 2nd quarter. Oil City all over Northeast 52-14. North Allegheny 7, McDowell 5 was a halftime score. So now out of the timeout, Wagner in the gun. He'll hand off to Byers. Byers looks to cut up field, and again, he's nowhere to go. He's going to lose yardage once again back to the 8-yard line. Drew Byers has found the sledding tough tonight.
Coach Gould right now is going to try to use the clock as much as he can here and try to force Punxsutawney to use what time.
I think you'll see another one of those flip passes, though, Larry, because those are just basically forward handoffs.
Right.
Down to 4.5 minutes to play. Running clock here in the 4th quarter. 28-14 Redbank Valley in the lead. Wagner again out of the gun. They run almost everything out of the gun. He's going to flip it to Byers. Byers cuts it upfield. Byers going to get over the 10 out to about the 13-yard line, and it's going to be a timeout by Punxsutawney. Has a 5-yard pickup there for Byers, his longest run of the night, believe it or not. And with this timeout, we'll take it with them. We'll be back in 40 seconds. It is 28-14 in favor of Redbank Valley. You're listening to C93, watching on the YDL Sports Network. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high
high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Back here at Redbank, at Punxsutawney High School, where Redbank leads Punxsutawney 28-14 with 4:03 to play. It'll be a third down, call it 6. It looks like it's out at the 14, so we'll give them a 6-yard pickup on that one. So it'll be third and about 6 for the Bulldogs. First down would come close to putting this game in the books with a 2-touchdown lead, but allow them to run off a lot more clock, which is one timeout left for Punxsutawney here. Chuck Stop can make things interesting.
Watch for Cam here.
Another long discussion between Blaine Gold and referee Dave Blair. That's been an ongoing theme today. Not sure what that one would have been about.
He's not happy about something.
So now Blair coming over to discuss something on the Punxsutawney sideline. So I'm not sure what this is all about, but needless to say, it's been a slow slog of a game in the second half with these issues, the discussions with the coaches, all that sort of stuff.
I mean, I don't know what Punks called timeout right away, so it shouldn't be a clock issue. That would be the one thing that I would think at this time.
Is it
concerned?
Is it timeouts remaining? Maybe. Yeah, look like we're ready to go. Again, not sure what all that was about, but we're ready to go here. It'll be third down and 6 at the 14 for Redbank Valley. They're up 28-14 with 4:03 to play. Wagner out of the gun. He rolls, looking to throw. He's going to throw it at the last minute, and it's in and out of the hands of his receiver, Ashton Kale, over there. That would have been a first down. It was a little bit of a risky call, but he had Kale there, Larry, and he just couldn't hold on to the football. Larry's just smiling because he knows he wouldn't have thrown that pass.
No.
He would have made them use their final timeout, and he would not have thrown that pass. Anybody who watched Larry Weiser, over 200 career wins and his career, folks, you know he wasn't. The coach is just sitting over there shaking his head. Minnick the punt, standing at his goal line, and there's all kinds of whistles again. And that was a short kick, but part of that reason for that short kick where the whistles were blowing as he was kicking it, and it's going to be a false start on Redbank. That'll push them back inside the 10. Larry, I realize it's a 14-point game. Do you risk a block punt here, or do you think about maybe taking a safety?
That's a good question. 14 points, I'm probably going to still try to kick the ball.
So it looks like Redbank here is about 5 yards deep in the end zone is Minnick. Bennett is standing at his own at the Redbank 44 right now. Minnick gets the kick out of there. It's a nice kick that's taken at the 45 by Bennett. Bennett trying to get around a guy and tracking him down from behind there is Brock Monran. But it's going to be great field position though for Punxsutawney.
Coach Nichols is not going to be happy. There's a kid behind the play.
So there's a flag down, and it's going to be a block, Larry, on they would have had the ball at the 35-yard line. And instead they're probably going to have it at we'll see what the call is. It's a dead ball. Oh, no, it's a dead ball personal foul on the Chucks. And that's going to put them all the way back at midfield. Ouch. You have the ball at the 35, and instead you're back at midfield after that penalty. You know, you just feel like special teams is it's the difference in this football game.
Absolutely.
I mean, you have the 2 punt returns, 1 for a touchdown, 1 to the 2. And this one's actually going to come all the way back to the 45, although they were spotting it at the 35, so I don't know how it's at the 45. That does end up as a 20-yard penalty. I have no idea how that's back at the 30. 45-yard line. But that's where Punxsutawney will take over with 3:46 to go. Looking to throw is Moore. He gets a nice pass out there to Weaver, but Weaver didn't see it, and it's incomplete. It was a nice wheel route, it looked like. And another flag.
Let's see if they called it or not. I thought he got his hand out on him when he tried to make the turn on the wheel.
Oh, the flag's over.
Oh, yeah, holding.
That's a holding call on Punxsy, and that's going to push them back to the 35-yard line. Now, they would have had the ball at the Redbank 35. Instead, they're first down and 20 at their own 35. That's a 30-yard difference in field position. Down by 14 with 3:41 to go. Out of the gun is Seth Moore. He's going to hand it here to Bennett. Bennett is going to be drugged down. Not letting go of the ankles there was Caden Adams. That'll be up to the 39-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 4. It's unofficially 145 on the day. So it'll be second down and 16. If you're Punxsutawney, you got to be in a little bit more hurry than this right now. Down 2 touchdowns. Out of the gun is Moore. Moore looks to throw. Moore throws. He's got Weaver. Weaver's got it at the 45, out to around the 50. They'll call it the 49-yard line. So that is that'll put them shy of the sticks by 4 yards. So that's 12-yard pass. And now Bennett's got it. And Bennett breaks it to the outside. He's got the first down up to the 40-yard line.
Showed some ability to dance there a little bit, not just be a power back.
So he goes from the 49 to the 40, so a 9-yard pickup. Down to 2.5 minutes to play. 14-point game. Here's another throw downfield, and it is almost intercepted.
Should have been.
Guess who that was over there? That was Tate Minnick that time.
Yes.
Problem for Punxsutawney here is they're going for 40 yards in the football game, and they need a touchdown, extra point, onside kick, and another touchdown. Here's Bennett. Bennett this time goes nowhere, as again meeting him at the line of scrimmage was Caden Adams. They'll give him a yard. But it'll be third down and 9 now for Punxsutawney with 2:13 to play on a running fourth quarter clock. Despite what the score is, if you're Punxsutawney, the difference between a year ago and now versus Redbank, you've got to be pretty pleased with how you're playing.
There's no question. I mean, defensively, they played a great game.
Here's a handoff to Bennett, and he is ripped down from behind. That time it was big Braden Delp with the tackle at the 40-yard line. That's a loss of 2, or loss of 1, excuse me. Punxsutawney will call its final timeout with 1:51 to play. And today's game being brought to you by Subway in New Bethlehem. Stop by the New Bethlehem Subway for all your sandwich needs. Located across the street from Redbank Valley High School, the New Bethlehem Subway is a proud supporter of Redbank Valley Athletics. By Pizza Hut. It's time to order a fresh hot pizza at Pizza Hut, where nobody out-pizzas the Hut. Order online today at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut of Clarion, Brookville, DuBois. Also by Generational Wealth Management. Check out Generational Wealth Management at gwm.nm.com. Speaking of former coaches, Adam Jack, former Smethport coach, part of Generational Wealth Management. By Grange, Lime and Stone, located 10 miles west of Punxsutawney on Route 536. Grange, Lime and Stone will mine, crush, and size limestone and sand rock for industrial, commercial, and residential use. You can pick up or they will deliver. Find out more at 814-938-4883. So last gasp here for Punxsutawney. Minute 51 to go. They trail by 14, 28-14. They've got fourth down and 10 at the Redbank Valley 40-yard line.
It looks like Redbank's just going to go with a 3-man rush. Maybe they're going to blitz a backer here. No, they're coming.
Quick pass over here to Miller. Miller's got it at the 35. He's inside the 30. He's going to be short of the first down, I do believe.
Just short.
He'll be short at the 31-yard line, and the ball will go over on downs to Redbank Valley, and that should do it with 1:45 to play. Miller almost picked up the first down, ended up a yard short. And with 1:45 to play, Redbank Valley will have the ball at the Punxsutawney, at their own 31-yard line. Punxsutawney out of timeouts. Redbank looking, they're just counting the number of players they have right now, and they look like they're going to go into victory formation, and they're going to call timeout before they do so. So with 1:45 to go, we will take this timeout. Redbank Valley 28, Punxsutawney 14. We'll be back in 20 seconds.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Back here with 1:45 to play. Redbank Valley has the ball at the own 31, up 28-14. Punxsutawney's out of timeouts. Redbank's out of timeouts. The Bulldogs are looking like they're going to line up in a victory formation here. Looking to just kneel on the football as the ball gets put in play. Wagner will kneel. And there's a flag down. Oh, my goodness. There's a flag down. All it was a kneel down play, for crying out loud. What in the world? Somebody had to have too many guys on the field, right? I mean, that's the only thing that could be possible. Yeah, they're going to wave the flag off.
I think it's one of our new officials here.
So the clock hadn't run any time off. It had to run something off on the step down. So they're going to say there was actually a yard loss there, obviously, for Redbank. That's a team run for the Bulldogs. Second down and 11. 25 on the play clock, 1:20 on the game clock. That'll take us down to about a minute. Kneel it again. Should be 2 kneel downs, Larry, and that should do it.
I've got to applaud both teams tonight for having it was a great game and so forth. And I think Alan Nichols and the Punxsutawney staff should take away some positives here, but obviously some things that they're going to need to work on in some of their special team work, some of the snaps. They actually, what I like what they did defensively, they made Redbank one-dimensional in terms of basically throwing the ball, something that Karn City couldn't do last week. And I thought Byers had a good game last week against Karn City. On the opposite end here, I think Redbank had.
And there's the final kneel down.
A lot of positives in their special teams, and I mean they're obviously well coached. I like the way their punt returners return the ball. They take the ball off the middle of the field. They don't dance to the right or left. They take it up. And we've talked about it. That probably was the difference in the game tonight is the punt. That particular special team.
That'll do it, folks. We'll step aside. We'll have your post-game show right after this. Final score, Redbank Valley 28, Punxsutawney 14. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network on D9 and 10sports.com, listening on C93 FM 92.7. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Just wrap it up real quick because I got to go down and do an interview.
Back here, going to wrap things up real quick. We'll do a quick scoring summary in the second half. It was Tate Minnick, a 22-yard pass from Cam Wagner, made it 21-7 in favor of Redbank Valley, 9:24 third quarter. Then it was a touchdown run by Justin Miller to make it 21-14. And finally, after the long punt return by Ashton Kale, taking it in on a little flip pass was again Minnick to set the score at 28-14. Redbank Valley defeats Punxsutawney. It was a tough battle, Larry, and we'll be back next week at it. I think we've got Carn City and St. Mary's next week. So I want to thank Larry Weiser. Thanks, Larry, for your great commentary tonight.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you bringing me down here. It was a great game.
Folks, we'll see you next week. Final score, Redbank Valley 28, Punxsutawney 14.